Hello everyone, welcome to Uprocas. Request you to please subscribe this channel, press the bell icon and like the video. How do we procure an asset? Normally based on lowest upfront cost is not it. But is it the right way? The answer is no. We need to carry out life cycle cost analysis to determine actual cost. In this video, we will discuss how to calculate life cycle cost and 5 easy calculation steps to follow. Generally, our tendency is to procure an asset from a seller who offers lowest initial cost. However, over a period of time, many other associated costs add up. These add up costs may make the lower upfront cost asset much more expensive than the higher upfront cost asset. In order to eliminate this risk of higher expenditure and to take informed decision, life cycle cost to be derived. In broad sense, life cycle costing is a method to estimate the cost of a product or an asset by adding up all the costs starting from initial cost to end of its useful life. Now we talked about other associated add up cost. This flow diagram captures other cost components which add up with initial cost. Let us take a simple example. When we buy a car, we normally test drive multiple models to understand its features as well as cost. Now let us plot key cost component of car in this diagram and see how it looks like. On-road cost is the upfront or initial cost. Insurance, EMI, etc. are the service cost. Periodic servicing is the maintenance cost. Fuel and spare parts are operational cost. Scrap or resale value is disposal cost. Now we can take a right decision which car is most economical because we have already captured and analyzed all cost components throughout the useful life of this car. As the basics of LCC is now understood, immediate next question is what is the importance of LCC? From car example, we understood LCC helps us to comprehend whether product or asset to be acquired or not for a specified period of its useful life. Investment decision is evaluated based on LCC calculation. The analysis of life cycle cost is also essential if a project has several alternatives. LCC facilitates to work out competitive budget. LCC also helps to work out long-term planning. Now, how to calculate LCC? What is the basis of calculation? In this illustration, I will show you 5 easy steps to calculate LCC. I am considering a DG set for this calculation purpose. First step. What is my landed capex or initial cost including commissioning? In this example, capex of vendor A has lower than value of vendor B. Now OPEX calculation is basis and assumption. In this section, to calculate basis of OPEX, we need to get all relevant inputs from vendor as per our prescribed calculation format. Assumption is as per the business requirement. Financial calculation basis and assumptions. In this section, inflation and interest rate are two key components for LCC calculation. Life cycle period or useful life of DG set here is considered as 6 years. NPV means net present value. NPV is a calculation method to determine the difference between the present value of cash inflows and outflows over a period of time. It is used in capital budgeting and investment planning. Now all this data we have already captured here, and all the related informations we captured from vendor. Now is the OPEX calculation. That is the fourth step. Based on all available inputs, detailed OPEX calculation has been done. In this sample calculation, key components, fuel, lubricants, spares and maintenance cost only shown. We already know what is the capex cost and how we ready with OPEX cost calculation. The final stage is now to calculate the life cycle cost. In this full illustration, only few key cost components and basics of calculation are highlighted. If you are interested to have the detailed calculation, please email to below mentioned mail ID. And do not forget to subscribe this channel and like this video. Now the fifth and the last step, which is the life cycle cost working. Here first we need to calculate the NPV of OPEX. After that we need to add CAPEX with 6 NPV OPEX, because we have already decided the useful life of this DG set is 6 years. So here we will add up NPV of 6 OPEX. Now life cycle cost per unit generated, that is the decision making point, okay, is equals to CAPEX plus NPV of 6 OPEX divided by total power generation in life cycle. Now based on LCC calculation, what is now our final decision and how it looks like? Now before life cycle costing, vendor A was L1 and vendor B was L2. But after life cycle costing, the scenario changed. Now vendor A is L2 and vendor B is now L1. So final decision would be to procure the DG set from vendor B even though their capex was higher. So we can do the LCC calculation by following these 5 simple steps and to take our decision. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any query, please mention it in comment section. Subscribe this channel, like this video and share it.